I'm in the booth. Don't shoot. Which I need some proof.
Introducing
Watch
the
my
2
videos, man.
racks a
2
week
racks a week.
challenge.
Ronnie Speed. Yeah, Ronnie Speed. Ronnie Speed. When I drive, I make
video, and then where you were just showing all your 2500. I said, okay, all right. I said I can get with that.
Introducing the 2 racks a week challenge.
And what's going on, people? Ronnie Speed coming back. Man, you know what time it is, man. Another 2 racks a week challenge. Here we have another winner by the name of Eddie. Eddie, tell me a little bit about yourself, what market you're driving in, how long you've been doing rideshare. And you see his setup, man, over there looking professional, so let's give a quick welcome, man.
Right. What's happening? Thanks for having me on your show, Ronnie Speed, man. My name is Ask Eddie.
Okay.
I got that name because when they get in my car, I tell them to ask me what you want, and I'm gonna make sure that I give it to you, whether it's bottled water, whether it's, music. I try and make people feel comfortable when they get inside my ride. And that's what it's all about, that great customer service. But I'm from Chicago, man. I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia market right now, and I'm working with LYFT. I only do LYFT right now, and I really like what I do, man. It's all about that mindset, When you want to obtain something, you got to have that mindset of I'm gonna go and get it, and then once you get that mindset, you can go and make it happen. So that's what I'm doing down here in the Atlanta market. Made that 2 racks a week. I like the idea that you came up with, this 2 racks a week challenge, and baby, I salute you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, yeah, how long you been driving?
Well, actually, I signed up about 4 or 5 years ago, but I own my own business. I'm a small business owner, and in 2020, due to the pandemic, man, my business kind of got shut down. So I started driving rideshare in 2020 full time. My business is starting to pick back up now, so I'm kind of doing it a little less, but I would say officially it was 2020 when I broke bread with LYFT.
Okay, cool. So before we get into the nitty gritty, since this is the 2 racks a week challenge, tell the audience, how many hours did you drive and how much was your earnings that specific week?
I worked, I think it was like 58 hours, and I made $2,200. And I made probably about an extra $175 in cash tips.
Ooh.
So looking at about 20, yeah.
Oh, hold on, we gotta get one in real quick. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, gotta get one in, man. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
So was that the highest that you made so far, or?
No, I've made it a couple other times, throughout the year, but I just really, like I said, like the way that you focusing and making it's not all about you,
right?
You making it where you can let other people shine, and I really appreciate it. That's why I want to be a part of what you got going on, bro.
Yeah. And one more question before we really get into it. How exactly did you come across my channel, like seeing like the whole 2 racks a week thing?
Well, actually, it's kind of funny. My neighbor, he was telling me about you, man. He was like, man, because I'm out here grinding. He was like, man, you need to check out this cat, Ronnie Speed, and you are really out there touching people's lives and influencing people to where your name is resonating in the streets, man. So yeah, my neighbor actually told me about you, and then that's how it was, word of mouth.
Okay. Well, thank you, man. Thank him too. I mean,
right.
I appreciate him sharing the knowledge and everything. But now, because earlier you had touched upon that, that you was a business owner, then like the pandemic slowed everything down. So talk about that. How was it for you as far as like transitioning over, to particularly like doing this full time to maybe supplement your income from the business?
Man, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Mhm.
It's kind of scary as hell, man, because I've been a brand ambassador DJ. I do concert promotions. I do um, marketing for different Fortune 500 companies. So I've been doing that since 2004, since 2004. So
Mhm.
when the pandemic happened, I had my schedule already laid out, and then everything was
Yeah.
canceled.
Mm.
And, by the grace of God, I was able to, kind of start with Lyft. And, back then wasn't many drivers driving. So the incentives was off the chain.
Right.
So I was able to kind of make that transition. And I wasn't making what I'm making with my small business, but I was making enough to suffice me taking care of myself.
Right. Okay, cool. So once actually start driving, like how did that fear, like did that fear slowly but surely start to diminish, or how long did it take you like to get the feel for things, to gain your confidence?
Well, I think the fear was the fact of me not knowing where my next check was coming from. But once I started driving for Lyft, man, got customers coming in, people saying, man, we appreciate what you're doing. Cause I got my car totally decked out. You know what I'm saying? So people would get in my ride, and then I still got that. I'm the type of person that I can talk to anybody. So people get in my car. I try and always keep it positive, good vibe. And even when, you can't please everybody, but
Right.
even those people that I can't please, I'm still bringing that sauce to you where you
Yeah.
like, dude, I was feeling bad, but after I got out your car, I felt better. So,
Yep.
it was just the fear came from not so much as me driving and having people in my car, but the fear came from just being a small business owner, and that's your bread and butter, and not knowing if I was going to be able to make the kind of money, because most people, and it's just a perception. People say, man, rideshare, that ain't no real job. It is a
Right.
real job, baby.
Right.
You're making money. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're your own business owner still doing that. So it is a real job, and I like to hustle, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
So
yep. I've heard it too. Like, oh, this isn't a real job, but my thing is like, how do you define a real job?
right,
Like,
exactly,
like what are people like definition of a real job?
right,
Man. So it's always like a flawed approach, in my opinion. But man, damn, that's cool. So like I was telling you before we hopped on the call that I was going through your Instagram, and I seen how you got like your card like decked out, and you
right,
said like you like very big on customer service. So
right.
can you touch upon like how you provide like good customer service, and how's that uh yeah, how's that like helping you with your like your confidence,
Right. Well, first of all, with me being a small business owner,
Mhm.
I've always had that I got to provide good customer service.
Yeah.
So when I started with, I'm a brand ambassador.
Mhm.
So Lyft is the brand that I'm representing.
Right.
Bruh, when I go out, people tell you I got shirts on that say Lyft. I'm
I seen
representing
it.
the
I
brand.
seen it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So when I go out, I try and provide that professionalism. It's always about being professional. When you go up and you pick up somebody, always greet them. I always try. Some people say, well, man, you doing too much, man. You offering bottled water. What's the definition of too much?
Ooh.
People paying for a service, and you're there to provide customer service for your customers. So I try and treat everybody that get in my car, even though they not my personal client, I still try and treat them like they mine, baby. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah, man, that's a good point, because some people would be like, oh, well, that's doing too much, or I don't like to talk to passengers, or just whatever like fear or like bias that they have. Like you go above and beyond, man. Like
right.
damn, like that's lit as far as like setting yourself apart, because I'm pretty sure you know, once people get in your car, it's just a whole different energy instantly, man.
Man,
A whole
bruh. I got you know how they able to leave the comments?
Mm-hmm.
And I got people leaving comments like books, you know, like it's a narrative, you know. So
Okay.
I know Liv probably like, man, what the heck is Eddie out there doing? But it's just being able to grind, being able to have that mindset of, you know, not that, you know, a lot of people get caught up in the, well, I'm not making that much money, you know, live for Uber is taking all the money. Man, you still stay in your lane and go get yours, man, because what is for you, what God got for you is for you. No matter what somebody might say that you might not make, you still gonna get it, baby, because it's your season.
Right. Yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts. And another question I have. What advice would you give to like business owners, you know, who probably either like lost their business, they had to like readapt their mindset or, you know, to something new, and they need to some way, shape or form to supplement their income. And they're like, oh, well, I heard about Uber, Lyft, but I don't know because gas, or I don't know how much money that they can make. Like, I don't know if it's worth it, you know, because you already experienced it, like the fear, and now you're doing it. You know, you setting yourself apart with the car, you know, the customer service, the attitude. So like, what type of advice would you give to those people?
I say it like this, man. You always got to be able to reinvent yourself because the wheel is going around, man. You always got to be able to reinvent yourself, because if not, sometimes you get complacent and you say, man, you know, you get stuck in that place, and you got to sometimes get out of the boundary or whatever's holding you back. So what I say is, if you out there and you struggling right now and you giving up, man, I just say, first of all, I'm gonna say this, Ronnie, I'm a man of God, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I have a faith that I feel like no matter what you know, because sometimes you look at things, and if you look at things, if you got the wrong mindset, man, it's going to make you go down a dark path. Yeah. So what I do is I look at things and I say, okay, how can I make this better? How can I change this up? And sometimes, man, I fall, I fail, but I never stop trying. Right. You know, so the best thing I can say for somebody that's got that fear is, man, get up, get it, holler at me and Ronnie Speed. We're going to encourage you, baby.
Let's get it.
We're going to tell you, man, let's get it, man.
Yeah, man. Man, another point, man. You just hit the nail on the head. Like you never quit, man. So like, what's the vision? Like, what keeps you going? Like when times get hard, like how do you just, you know, maintain like that positive attitude, you know, that smile on your face, and you just, whatever, well, I took an L, I'm just going to keep going.
Right. I'm going to tell you something, man. When I was trying to get my business started, I ain't going to make it long because it's a long story, and I promise you ain't going to cry on your show. But man, I went through so much, man. I mean, I was in a homeless shelter, bro. I was sleeping in my car, but I still had, I mean, if you look at me, I'm gonna tell you, I own a business called Icy Hut. I'm the ice cream man, baby. I done sold over 500,000 ice cream sandwiches. Ooh. And what ended up happening was I took it, and I never wanted to be the ice cream man that went into the neighborhood selling ice cream. What I did was I had companies like Metro by T-Mobile, AT&T Cricket Wireless. They wrapped their logos on my vehicles, and man, I ain't gonna say the amount of money that I was making, but it was lit, man. I always stand 10 toes down, baby. No matter what is happening, I stand 10 toes down, and I try and stand up straight, and always try and find a way where I'm not gonna be crawling. You feel me?
Right.
So, you know, that's kind of the outlook of me, is just always try. You know, when you done lost everything, man, and you know, you've been at your lowest, and you know that you don't want to go back there, you don't let yourself fall into that place that's going to take you back to where you came from. You're always going to be trying to find a way to where you never go back to that dark place, man.
Right. Damn, man, that's man, that's inspiring, man. That's powerful. So like,
Right.
man, once you was like in the shelter and going through all the struggles and you just kept going, you kept going. So what type of things did you learn about yourself, you as a man, and like during that whole adversity that you were struggling with?
Man, it was tough, bro. It was tough. I'm gonna tell you something. True story.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my dad when I was 7. I lost my mom when I was 9. I went to stay with my grandparents. I lost my grandfather when I was 12. Lost my grandmother. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that made me, it's either going to make you or break you.
Yeah.
But it made me a stronger person to where I was like, man, you start thinking, man, is it me? Why am I losing all these people in my life? But I just continue to trust God and just say, you know what? He brought me through all of this. So I know that he's not gonna never leave or forsake me. So, I ain't trying to turn this into where I'm gonna be preaching on your show, baby.
No, I like it, man.
I just gotta keep real, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
man. Yeah, don't
that's
worry.
what keeps me going.
Yeah, man. Damn, man. So like you said, man, you always got to like reinvent yourself and, find new ways to make money. Things is changing. Like I talked to, a few people who had things going on pre-pandemic, bam. Now they got to reinvent themselves. But I think you could learn, a lot, in times of adversity about yourself and, who you are as a, individual. So, damn. So the whole like 2 racks a week. So what do you think, or how do you think people could benefit from this whole like 2 racks a week, challenge?
Well, it's a mindset thing.
Mm-hmm.
As some people be like, man, it's not that we out here bragging. We out here inspiring and encouraging and telling people, hey man, if I can do it, I know you can do it. You know what I'm saying? But you got some people that, kind of crabs in a bucket, and they like take what you saying and think that you bragging, or if you be posting stuff about how much you made, it's not that you bragging, it's you trying to show people that there's a better way to do things and that you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Because some people, I'm a kind of like cocky type of dude, but it's like I believe in myself and I like to have a good time. And even when I do like the Willie Beeman Wednesdays, it's for a reason. It's like you boosting your ego. You give yourself like affirmations, like, man, I'm out here grinding, man. Like I'm part of like the very small like percentage of people who like could do this day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out. And it does inspire people, man, because it's a lot of negative content out here, like that involves like rideshare, man. It's a lot of negative content. That's all I'm trying to do is bring positivity, get people to realize that they can do better, that there is another way. And just try it, like once people actually do it once, then I think it's like a icebreaker, like mentally for themselves, like, damn, hold up, man, I could do better. And it wasn't that hard as I thought it was. Now I could, achieve anything.
Right. And the other thing, Ronnie, is just don't be afraid to try. You know what I'm saying? Just get out there. If you fall, pick yourself back up, man. You know what I'm saying? If you fall again, pick yourself back up, until you can stand on 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? It's a process.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So, all right. So why do you think drivers do not make $2,000 in a week?
I'm not going to say lazy. I'm not going to say that word, but a lot of people, some people like bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel like, well, I'll do 3-4 hours, make the money, make $50, $60. Then what you do is you set up and you complain that you ain't making no money. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, okay, are you gonna set up and complain that you're not making no money, you're not putting in the work? And that's it, and that's with anything though. It's not just with rideshare. Like my business, man, it took me forever to start making six figures. You feel me? But I mean, I went from making that to making that.
Yeah.
But it took time. So only thing I say is don't, you know, I get tired of when I hear people and they bash like Uber or they bash Lyft because they say they ain't making no money.
Yeah.
But then you got people out here making money. So I guess the true question is, what's this group of people doing that this group of people not doing that we can come somewhere in the middle and everybody break bread? You feel me?
Yeah, man, you're right. That's kind of what inspired me to, you know, make my channel. I mean, because I was driving, I was having a good time, and I kept meeting, you know, ex-drivers or passengers. And they're like, oh, I knew an individual who used to drive, but they weren't making money. I'm like, how? You know, and it just used to like irritate me or frustrate me. So I'm like, you know, I'm just going to just start dropping, you know, ride share content. Then the people who want to do better, then they can. If you want to hate, then you could do that too, man. The choice is yours. But I think, like me personally, one of the guys in the earlier, you know, 2 racks a week challenges, he had said this. I think it's awareness. You know, a lot of people aren't really aware because, you know, they haven't took the steps to, you know, drive 84 hours. That's how I was able to like even start this. I was just driving 84 hours a week till I get kicked off the app. And I'm like, damn, man, a lot of people don't really know what they're talking about. Right. Yeah, man. Damn, man, it's
that discipline.
Yeah, man, it's really like discipline and, you know, being able to readapt your mindset and, you know, creating a vision for yourself, then, you know, not giving up, you know.
Right.
So what type, so you're a DJ, what type of music you play in the car?
Well, what I do is I got it set up where when my people get in the car, I ask them what genre of music they want to listen to.
Okay.
And if they say that they don't care what I play, I mean, normally 9 times out of 10, I put on some smooth jazz. You know what I'm saying? And then what I got aromatherapy, lavender. So I'm like, man, if you get in my car and you get out my car with an attitude, it's you, baby.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I got everything laid out to where there's no reason that you should give me a service flag when I'm giving you all of this
premium service.
But you can't, but thing about it is you have to realize too, let me back up. You have to realize that you can't please everybody though.
Right.
You know, some people you just can't please. You know, some people gonna hate on you because you give them all this stuff.
Right.
So,
You're like, I don't want to smell this lavender. He got this. Yeah. It's like, man, you just can't win, man.
Right. So, but then those people that you got like that, man, you have to salute them and say, hey, baby, I pray you have a good day. And, you know, just keep it moving. What you have to do in this business is you got to have tough skin. Yeah. Because if you take every time somebody come in your car with an attitude and they ain't speaking, man, I might not never see you again, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna love on you while you're in the car. I might not never see you again. So I'm not gonna take that home with me. Yeah. I'm just gonna say, hey, man, that was one bad apple out of the bunch. So, but sometimes people take stuff personal and they take it literal, and then it rubs them the wrong way. Then when the next customer get in the car, they got an attitude, and it's just the domino effect. So what I do is I just keep good vibes going now.
Yeah, man. Hey, I think this is probably one of my favorite calls, man. Yeah, so you have a YouTube channel, right? Or everything you do is on Instagram? Yeah. Tell the audience like where they can find you.
Yeah, it's Lift My Ride. That's LIFT My Ride. I'm on Instagram and YouTube. I'm kind of slacking right now, man, doing my YouTube channel because I'm still doing my marketing stuff.
Yeah.
But man, I got drones and I got all
I seen the drone footage. I seen the drone footage.
Right.
Yeah.
I just got to get out there discipline myself like Ronnie Speed. What you say, not too shabby.
Yeah, not too shabby, man.
Right.
Oh man. Well, damn, man. Well, before we get up out of here, any more words, wisdom or of encouragement that you want to leave the audience with?
Yeah, only thing I want to say is, man, if y'all listening, if somebody going through something right now and you just feel like giving up, or you feel like, things are just not where they used to be, because we gotta look at it. This is not going to go anywhere. So we got to look at it that this is going to be the new norm.
Right.
So just find a way to bounce back, man. It might not be like how it used to be, which it isn't for me, but I'm bouncing back, baby. So only thing I say is, stay encouraged, keep the faith. And as I always say, when I do my little podcast, peace, God bless, and I salute.
Hey. Well, on that note, man, here we have another 2 racks a week winner, man. Yeah, man. You hear the attitude, you hear the mindset, hear the eagerness, hear the joy. Man, this was a great call, Eddie, man. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, man. Hey, and don't let this be our last time, man. Let's get this brotherhood going, baby.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But till next time, people, I will see y'all next Tuesday for another 2 racks a week. Holla back. Peace.
Peace.
Ronnie Speed, yeah, Ronnie Speed, 60 hours, 2